So you're picking people up along the way. How logistically are you going to be able to do this?
Well, it's tough because there's federal regulations that determine how long a bus driver can drive a bus. We've got to send bus drivers out ahead of the bus to make sure that we've got everything lined up. It hasn't been an easy task. I thought I'd make a couple phone calls and, jump on a Greyhound and go. It's been a difficult proposition, but the bottom line is the bus will get picked up in Hilton Head, South Carolina, at 9 o'clock the night before the rally on the 23rd. We will then go to Charleston. We have a pickup spot denoted at the Sam's and Walmart on Montague. Everyone can park their car in a safe, well-lit parking lot. We will pick up the rest of the passengers there around 11 o'clock. Drive through the night to D.C. We'll be at the rally at 9 o'clock on the 24th. Mark Brown has been able to set up a meeting with our state representatives, both local and, larger folks like Henry Brown and some others. And we'll get to actually meet them prior to the rally, which I think is a pretty neat experience, and then walk with our representation to the rally, be there for the 3 hours, jump back on the bus, and be back and reverse the process. Drop off in Charleston at 2 in the morning, back in Hilton Head at 5, and you can go to work if you feel like it the next day.
Well, that sounds great. Quite a civics lesson for fishermen. You can get involved in your government and make something happen, like Mike's been doing with the CCA and for years and years. And jumping on this moving train is not the easiest thing to jump on. And I know that, like Mike said earlier, the CCA waited because to get involved because they wanted to hear. They're a data-based organization. So, now that the CCA is involved, now that we got recreational fishermen, commercial fishermen getting together to go up and rally in Washington, what are we going to get out of this? Or do we have an actual chance to change the law?
We do. We have a couple bills in the State House that are important to us. H4497 and S1095 that are in regards to the 17A closure that is being proposed in the near future. What we're trying to do is to get our state folks. I don't look at this as a protest as much as an opportunity to support those and for all of us to get together, make the right decisions. This is a long-term issue here. This has taken a long time for people to screw up. It's going to take a long time for us to fix, but I think most of the people in my position and Mike's as well really just want to get the ball moving in the right direction. We want the groups to come together and work as one unit and feel like we're a part of it.
Well, once again, it gives you a chance to let the common fishermen or the recreational fishermen or the commercial fishermen all come together and at least voice their opinion on this very controversial issue, no doubt about that. Now, Cortland, if they want to contact you and be a part of this bus ride, what's the number and what's the contact info?
Well, everything's going through me personally. My phone number is 843-301-4408. Or you can use my email, which is my business email, at courtyardlandscape, just as it sounds, at hargray.com. I would also like to say that we've had a lot of local people step up, and once this has gotten rolling and really take charge of things, Jeremy from Atlantic Game and Tackle has been a big supporter, as well as Stuart Reeves of oilrigboats.com, and a bunch of individuals and local businesses that have really stepped up to make this happen. There's not a limit on the number of buses that can come with us, so we fill one up and we've got enough interest. I mean, let's show that South Carolina really cares about this, and let's do what we can.
All right, fantastic. Once again, Cortland Babcock, a recreational fisherman who's helping put together United We Fish, the United We Fish rally. It's going to be happening February 24th, heading up to Washington, D.C. to voice their opinion about these upcoming changes. Mike, we're getting ready to go to a break. We're getting ready to wrap up. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'd like to just quickly add that one of the things that I would express to any of the other tackle shops in the state or other areas that may hear this, the American Sports Fishing Association, again, is a group that I've recently joined with. They are working to compile a list of tackle shops. They have emails that are going out to some 10,000 shops throughout the country. And this is my particular process, what I like to work with in these organizations such as this. And what they're going to do is try to help plug that hole that they're missing in the economic impact of this. Because they in the bill, the MSA bill, they do have to look at the economic impact.
Right.
However, even though they have to look at that, they have been told that they didn't have the manpower all the time to end up doing it. So the organization, ASA, is putting forth that effort currently as even as early as today. They sent me Mike Newsman sent me the emails today with the questionnaires for us to look at and survey. I would encourage them to look at joining that organization to help fill those voids.
All right, and if they would like to do that, Mike, contact info, what's the best way to get that?
The best they could, if they just contact me, I can certainly take and send them a link to ASA and or else give them a phone number to Mike Newsman, who's the president of ASA.
All right, once again, I want to say a big thanks to Mike Abel from Hatterill's Point and Tackle. Mike, thanks for joining us. Also, a big thank you to Cortland Babcock, a recreational fisherman, putting together the bus trip up to Washington, D.C. for United We Fish, the United We Fish Rally.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate your help.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and we've got more Carolina Wildside standing by. Stay with us.